Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is semifinal 2 predictions for Eurovision 2024. A day before rehearsals, let's see and try to predict who's gonna qualify from semifinal 2. I'm gonna say right away that I will not be happy with results of semifinal 2 because I already know which songs will qualify that I don't really feature, and I also know that some of the songs that I really care about will not qualify. So yeah, semifinal 2 will be a rough path for me, but you will see my reaction when the qualifying time comes, when they announce the qualifiers. Maybe I will get surprised, who knows, but anyways, let's try and put this in order. So just like in the previous video, we will go through the running order and assign each song qualifier, borderline qualifier, or non-qualifier category. After that, I will see how much of the countries I've put in the qualifier section and try to fill in the rest with the borderline qualifiers to have 10 in the end. So first off, we have Malta. For Malta, I'm not convinced on either side, so I'm putting it immediately in the borderline qualifiers. It's a song. Let's start with this. Revamp. What is that? Honestly, I prefer the original version much more. Revamp made it awkward for me, so maybe that's a news that I didn't share before. But when it comes to performance, we can see a huge difference between the, let's say, casting or audition part of the national final, final, and I believe we're gonna have huge improvement again now in the grand final or in the semi-final of Eurovision. What I've noticed in the pre-party is that she's keeping some of her moves, the flip, for example. That's really cool. But we'll see if she can elevate and what other things will be on stage. Can it be really that impactful to get all the girl bobs points? But on the other hand, it's the opener and it has the competition in this semi. There is Austria and there is Georgia. And I think both of them are ready to fight. So it's going to be hard. So for now, Malta, borderline. Plus Malta and televote. We know that that's not a friend situation. Albania. My dear Albania, with a heavy heart, you're a non-qualifier. Honestly, I'm really disappointed. I will not try to hide that. Albania is one of my favorite countries at Eurovision, and yeah, I will agree that this year's pick was not the best. There were some options, but this song stood out as a logical winner. And then they decided to revamp, because why not, translate to English and ruin the song. Unfortunately, I'm not connecting with this new version at all, and it lost all magic it had and all personality that it had. Spot 2, it makes sense. Like, it really makes sense. So I'm sorry, Albania, but it's the end of the road in the semi-final. Greece, I think Greece is qualifying. Even though I am a bit reserved about it. I've talked to people who usually like that kind of music and, pop songs and girl bops and ethno bops, and they didn't really feature it. And I know that Eurofans are so loud about it and everybody is saying, yes, Greece, 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 but I'm slightly worried. Plus, what worries me more is the staging concept. Allegedly, she's gonna have one-shot camera work, which means like Netherlands 2014, it will be one continuous shot without, different angles and stuff. So will she move on stage? Will cameramen run after her? I don't know what's gonna happen. That kind of concept I cannot really see alive for a song like this. I can see it for Netherlands 2014. I'm not sure about this one. So if it non-qualifies, I will be surprised, but I will not be shocked and say, oh my god, this never crossed my mind. So let's see what will happen. Plus, additionally, Switzerland follows. And I'm gonna say Switzerland's gonna win the whole thing. It is my prediction. What's the date? April 25th, at the time of recording. Switzerland is going to win Eurovision 2024. If I'm wrong, you can say that I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. So, I think Switzerland could absolutely demolish Greece, that nobody remembers it. Literally. I'm confident that Nemo can win the whole thing. My only, like, I've seen some comments, and I kind of agree with that the fashion choice could cost them victory. I know that sometimes, like, ordinary people will be like, fashion or styling, that doesn't matter. Of course it does. And I will be honest and say that I don't like the costumes that I've seen so far, and I wouldn't say they're distracting from the song and the vocal abilities, but if it would be a bit, less, would be better. It is just my opinion. But qualifying, moving on. Czechia. Oh, Czechia. Borderline. I don't know what to do with Czechia. It's leaning to non-qualifiers much more than to qualifiers, but we'll see what I'll end up with. Revamp made it a bit better, but not significantly. The song itself doesn't need a revamp. She needs a revamp. Her vocals need a revamp. And I see that she's been working on them because she sounds much better in the pre-parties. So there is hope, but we need the full package. Austria. I was sure I'm gonna put this in the qualifiers, but after hearing her live, I'm a bit scared. I will put it in the borderline for now. She's been on the team that produced Chanel's performance, I think, and someone else. I don't remember whom, but it was the big name. So I think she's gonna prepare something great, and that visually and performance-wise it will be brilliant, but I'm worried about delivering that kind of song because just like Austria 2022, it's not the type of song that is meant to be performed live. At least not. I believe it's not meant to be performed live. At least not in the competition, where things really matter. So we will see. I'm cautious. I'm still cautious. Denmark. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be hard, I can already tell. Denmark, I don't know. Borderline. People can say, oh, this is so sweet. It's a familiar sound. It's a kind of song we all know, but we're listening to it for the first time, but we all know it because it's so played by the numbers. It's so generic and basic, but well executed. And that execution, if it's gonna be on a high level, can really be in the end important, and people might say, okay, this is pleasant, because nobody will put Denmark last or second last, but you also need to be first or second so people vote for you. I don't know what's gonna happen with Denmark. I'm leaning to no, but I am cautious. Armenia is qualifying, so it's a style people love, I guess. I will be honest and say that it's not really for me. It's one of those songs that I said at the beginning that will qualify, and I will not be very happy with that, but if the live performance will be great, I could maybe be persuaded into, saying, all right, it deserves. But when my personal taste is in question, I wouldn't include it in my final. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's way too repetitive and it's just 3 minutes of the same thing. I lose my focus after 1 minute because nothing is really happening. There are layers and things are happening, but my mind doesn't really see it. Somebody wrote me twice or 3 times already that I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I love that. So maybe I'm not sharp enough to get it. I don't know. Anyways, it's qualifying. Next is Latvia. Latvia is a non-qualifier. I think I can safely say that. The reason why it's a non-qualifier is performance. I don't see them really doing anything with that. In the national final, he was standing just like me right now, but in his blue outfit and singing a song with nothing in the background and nothing happening on stage. And it's a shame because I'm not claiming that's gonna happen, but you know, there is nothing exciting about that visually. He sings well, but if the song was in Latvian, oh, we would have another conversation. I would prefer that much more. Right now, I'm just not feeling it. San Marino follows. Actually, no, we have Spain in between, but okay, San Marino follows Spain. I think that's really good for San Marino because it's two songs. Oh, they didn't think of that. They didn't think of the language. Two songs in Spanish, one to another, one after another. San Marino I will put in the borderline qualifiers. I am delusional, but I hope it can qualify. But right now I'm trying to be objective and look from all angles and aspects. It doesn't have any competition except for Belgium that is kind of rockish in the last minute, but not really. So San Marino is playing its own game. I really love that performance in the national final, so that gives me hope that they can qualify. But then again, it's San Marino. Will they get points? So I don't know. Georgia. You see now that when I compare Malta and Georgia, I think Georgia is gonna demolish. And I know people said that last year as well. And we know what happened last year. I don't know. Georgia borderline as well. But if you ask me, Georgia beats Malta. It has a better running order position. It is stronger than Malta. And I believe what I've seen, Nutsa is a really good performer. Then we have Belgium. And Belgium can be the next one that qualifies. Some people said it's a dark horse to win. Of course it's not. It can finish like 7th, 8th, just like last year. Nobody kind of expects it, but it just happens. So I'm gonna say that Belgium will qualify. It will look slick, and even though Belgium stagings these past few years, but okay. Estonia. Oh, Estonia can be second last, or it can be 7th. I have no idea. I will put Estonia in the borderline qualifiers for now. People could really vibe and be like, okay, this is silly. This is just like Moldova. Something that Moldova would send. Or they could cringe and be like, oh my god, what is this? What are these people doing? So we'll see. For now, borderline. Israel. I don't know. Under regular circumstances, I would say that song would qualify because we know that Israel can stage. But under these circumstances, I have no idea how the televote will receive Israel. I have no idea. I've seen so many theories, so many, of course, opinions. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with Israel when I will have to put it either left or right. Right now it's in the middle, but I really don't know. Norway is qualifying and Netherlands, both of them are qualifying easily. Yeah, easily. Norway is epic and unique. Actually, that competes with San Marino. Oops. Okay. And it beats it, but still. And Netherlands, of course, everybody's favorite. But you know what? I stand by what I said in my reaction video, and that's it. But I'm fine with that. Like, I know that it's gonna be top 3 of the televote in the final. I'm totally fine with that. But I still believe the juries will not push it that high, so it cannot really win. But will it be in the top 5 in the end? Probably. But I'm okay with that. Okay, I have 6 songs so far in the qualifiers, and oh my god, 7, 8 in the borderline. Okay, I have to eliminate something. Let's eliminate what is the least likely to qualify from this. Czech Republic, Czechia. Czechia, non-qualifier. Austria, Denmark, San Marino. Oh, they're all so different from each other. Like, what are we doing here? We have a girl bop, we have a disco banger, we have basic, generic, well-produced, we have rock, we have, okay, another girl bop, we have crazy, and we have a ballad. Lord help me. Okay, Malta and Georgia. One of them will qualify, not both of them. I said the same thing in 2022 for Finland and San Marino pair and Romania-Israel pair. And I was right. One qualified, one didn't. So in this pair, I'm gonna say Georgia beats Malta and Georgia is in, Malta is out. Okay, we made that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 3 more. 3 out of 5. Oh, wow. I'm gonna qualify Austria. I still believe they can get ready. And I believe that the live performance will be amazing, so that will give them some points as well. Denmark, San Marino, Estonia, Israel. Jesus. Estonia, that will either be a moment of celebration and like hype and energy, or it will be just like drunk friend on a party, like what are you doing? Let me see. Georgia, Belgium, Estonia, and then comes Italy after Estonia. Okay, I didn't see that. As Italy will definitely take the spotlight over Estonia. And then comes Israel. San Marino. Norway is 5 songs away, so that's okay, totally okay. Can San Marino have a budget? It's Megara, so maybe even someone from Spain will sponsor. Oh, this is so hard. Like, this is so hard. Denmark, Denmark is so middle of the road that it can be 15th or it can be 10th. Because people enjoy in it, but do people love it? Will people say, this is my favorite, I'm gonna vote for it? I don't know. Like, these 4 are so different from each other, I need to pick 2. Israel. So far, their performances would push me to saying yes. But because of what's happening, I'm gonna put Israel through. That may be bold, but I'm gonna put it through. I don't know what's gonna happen with Israel, I don't. But betting odds put it really high. Is that justified? I don't know. And then Denmark, San Marino, Estonia. Denmark out. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I can think Denmark will be 11th, 12th. If not 10th, then it's 11th, 12th. San Marino or Estonia, one of them. Estonia, oh, it has a competition in Armenia in a way. Not that much in the sound, but in the vibe and energy. And it's that kind of Eastern crazy. And will Armenia suck all the points? But then will Norway suck all points from San Marino? This is so hard because I really want to put San Marino through, but then again I'm thinking chances are low. But then what if this is the year when San Marino finally qualifies, and then I am able to say I knew it, I supported San Marino from day one and they did it. But Estonia is more logical choice, right? I feel Estonia is okay. I'm gonna push through Estonia. Not happy with that choice, but I will do it. And if I made a mistake there, I'll be happy, but also not happy in my wrong judgments. Anyways, I put a list of 10 countries that will qualify in my predictions from semifinal 2 before rehearsals. Greece, Switzerland, Armenia, Belgium, Norway, Netherlands, Georgia, Austria, Israel, Estonia. Now we will see what will happen after the first rehearsals and then second rehearsals. I will make a video after second rehearsals. Probably I will talk about who's gonna make it and who's not gonna make it, and let's see how that differentiates from this that I have right now. Also, I will be on ESC United live streams during the rehearsals week, so you'll be able to hear me talking a lot about songs. I'm really excited and we can communicate as well. You can ask me questions. So I will see you there, and thank you for watching this video. Leave me a comment with your opinions and let's debate about my opinions here and my choices. And I will see you in one of the next videos, and excited for Eurovision 2024. Yes, see you there. Bye bye.